Hi Sagittarius, this is a love reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus if you have Sagittarius as one of those, either for yourself or for the person that you might be cross-watching for. This is for the second half of June, and it could be for twin flames or divine soulmates or strong love connections. All right, different parts of the reading or certain elements may resonate for either of those type of connections. Just take the messages as they apply for your situation. Okay, and you can definitely watch the other signs from your chart or your person's chart because they can't always all resonate. Okay, so with that said, yes, this is general. If you want a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. Okay, so let's get started and see what is going on for Sagittarius in June. What is the major theme here for June for love connections? Okay, and we have fall, numbing, and free will. Okay, so it feels like somebody in this connection is avoiding some issues, maybe issues concerning free will, by numbing. And something with the fall, which could represent a change coming up or a change having happened, we will see. So let's get into it and see what this is all about. So we're going to be looking into the past, current energies, as well as the future. And I actually might switch that up next month. So let's see. Let's see what has happened in this connection. Okay, we have the Magician, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Oh, and there's one more, and the Ten of Swords together with the Six of Cups. Okay, and that would be for your person's energy, but the roles can definitely be reversed, so please do keep that in mind. And if you're cross-watching, so when I say your person, I mean it could go either way. So that's what I mean when I say take the messages also as they apply. Okay, so you were definitely trying to manifest something in the past here concerning this connection, and it feels like this person, or the obstacle or the challenge for the both of you was, I'm just getting social status here, but we will see because we are going to clarify. But let's see what's going on now, and then we will get more details. All right, cards acting up funny. Okay, I wonder what that means. We have the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups with the Six of Swords, and we need one more. Definitely feels like somebody is escaping, using something, maybe substance, or maybe even using work as a means of escapism. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So I'm actually going to clarify some of these right away because well, let's just get the clarity. Let's see, why is the Magician here? The Eight of Swords. Okay, so I'm beginning to feel like this person, or one of you, was trapped in some situation, and it could either be work, it could be another relationship, or anything else, where it just had that feeling of being bound to something with no way out. In whatever way it feels like you were trying to resolve this. So maybe you were either trying to resolve this for yourself, or you were trying to help the other person to resolve this and to get themselves untrapped. However, it feels like yeah, it feels like social status was an issue here. And when I say social status, I mean it could be as in related to work. Like, no, like I need to be the best. I need to be very successful. I need to work many, many hours. Or it could be, you know, if they were married, for example, and have a family, and that they just can't, it wouldn't look good if they were to leave and they just couldn't bring themselves to get untrapped from that situation. Because we also have the Five of Wands here, so definitely some conflict with other people. And the Six of Wands, I mean, maybe worried about how these other people are going to see them. What is that going to mean about themselves? How is that going to affect their image? So I really feel, and that is a common theme a lot of times in twin flame connections as well. So, I mean, this person, it feels like they were having a hard time letting go of something from the past here with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I do feel like there was a strong connection between the two of you, and I feel like their feelings were genuine towards you with the Six of Cups. They definitely wanted to have a union or a reunion with you, but for whatever reason, doing so would cause them a lot of pain. They would have to put an end with this Ten of Swords to something else that was just too painful. And I feel like that's where this free will comes into play. Because it's as if they felt like they didn't really... they felt like they couldn't bring themselves to actually do what it is that they want and use that free will. They felt tied down, or they felt trapped by society, and you felt like it was your job to help them untrap themselves. And because of all of this, and because of the pain that all of this caused them, they are somehow numbing themselves, either by overworking or by any other means, or just avoiding the problem in whatever way. Like maybe they just, you know, go on trips or try to stay occupied with other things just so that this, you know, doesn't keep popping itself up in front of their face. Or maybe you tried to have conversations with them about it and they just kept changing the subject. Whatever it is, I still would consider that numbing. Okay, so let's see this High Priestess here. Five of Cups. Yeah, you know, it's like right now you're seeing the truth of this. Like you're coming to accept the fact that you can't untrap them, and it's making you very sad. But at the same time, even though you're feeling this pain, you're feeling this loss, you're feeling this sadness, you are aligning though with yourself in some way. Like it feels like you're doing your work actually with this High Priestess here, and aligning with your own self, with your intuition. Maybe you're even keeping your distance for the time being. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands here and their energy. But basically what I'm getting here is that, yeah, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person, what I'm hearing is this person adores you. This person really adores you, really looks up to you. Yeah, they might be having a hard time coming forward, but I feel like they're moving in that direction with this Eight of Wands. So they're in the process of doing something that is pushing them forward. And the Nine of Cups, again, clarifying the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, so they're in this energy of really admiring you, really wanting to be with you, really wanting to move towards you. And they kind of are. It's kind of like because they want it, like it's like they're manifesting it. But I feel like what's really holding them back is this, whatever it is that is their numbing mechanism. Okay, because we have the Nine of Cups twice. Okay, that says overindulgence to me in something, or just trying to stay comfortable, trying to stay in a comfort zone, trying to have either the best of both worlds for some. And with the Six of Swords here, together with these Nine of Cups, I feel like that is what is their block to moving past this, whatever this is up here, whether it be another connection with someone else, a commitment, work, or whatever it is. And it could even just be, for some, it could just be an addiction and not even social status, okay? But for the most part, I'm getting that that it is something to do with their self-image, or what they consider to be right or socially acceptable. I actually want to get a little bit more information here about this Nine of Cups and Six of Swords. What is going on? The Seven of Swords. So exactly what I said. This is what is holding them back, because they're still not, at the moment, they're not completely leaving this this energy behind. Okay, they're not. They're sneaking away. It's like they're escaping. Again, I mean, isn't this what I was just saying? Like escapism, numbing, doing other things to occupy their minds. Just, and this has been coming up a lot actually in these readings. However, like I said, they do really want to be with you. That's the I guess that's the paradox here, because they want to be with you so badly. I mean, this is coming through so strong. Even with this Nine of Cups, I mean, it's like you are their wish fulfillment. But this energy here is like, it's like so strong. It's so strong that it's overpowering them. So let's just see what's coming up. Where is this heading? Okay, we have, again, the Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands, Death. And let's just get one more. Okay, we'll just take those. It's ridiculous how many times the same cards just keep coming up. We have Foresight and the Three of Wands. All right, so yeah, coming up, it seems like there's definitely going to be some sort of a change. We have the Wheel of Fortune as well as Death. So let's actually clarify. Let's see. The Two of Cups. We'll get one more. What is this about? Knight of Pentacles. So whatever this is, it does feel like they're having, like I said, they're having a little bit of a hard time letting it go. But with Death being here, I totally see them being able to put an end to it. However, it's not going to be easy with this Knight of Wands. It's kind of like, you know, they're going to definitely have that willpower. That willpower is definitely going to be there for them to make this effort and try, because they really want this Two of Cups. Okay, but it feels like it's taking them a little while with this Knight of Pentacles. And I'm also getting here that, you know, this definitely could be another relationship. It does feel like a third party situation here. Whatever the case though, they are putting an end to this conflict or to this barrier. Slowly but surely, all right? Slowly but surely, and this Two of Cups is definitely in your future energy with this person. For some of them, sorry, that's why I had that long pause, because another message came through that there is a group of them that actually may have, for some of them it may be that they had either multiple partners, or that their overindulgence was maybe, you know, sex or flirting or just something along those lines. And to them it felt like with this, you know, the image that they would put out to others, for some of them it's just kind of like, yeah, that's who I've always been, you know. How can I possibly commit to just one person? How's that going to look to my friends who know that I'm always, you know, out there doing partying and doing that sort of a thing? So for some of you, obviously that's not for everybody, but for some of you that message just came through with the Nine of Cups being here, and the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands over here, which is representative of a lot of people. Either way, okay, that's them putting an end to that feisty type of behavior, or to being in and out and just indecisive. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Wands here. Ooh, the Three of Pentacles. Justice. All right. This is them. This is them really wanting to work with you in order to bring justice in the future, okay? This is them actually thinking about the future with you. I do feel like it's still kind of like a waiting type of an energy in order for this to resolve with the Three of Wands. But whatever it is, it's kind of like ending a third party situation. Again, is what I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles. And also wanting to work with you rather than against you in any way. And I mean, look at that, Justice. So if your situation is that your person is married, this could definitely be divorce, but I see that as them looking at that for the future. It's not like it's happening in June, just to be sure that I said that. And then for you, it's like you've made a change. You're turning the wheel. I'm getting kind of like you have, like I said, you know, you've been doing your work and it feels like you're learning your lessons and you are completing cycles and breaking cycles. Like you don't want to repeat a cycle. So if you, you know, we're constantly trying to help this person get untrapped. You were going back and forth, back and forth. Now it's like in the future, in the near future coming up, you are breaking that. Because you realize that when you do the same thing over and over, you pretty much get the same result every time. And that just hadn't been working out yet. And we have the Fool clarifying that and confirming that you are doing something new. Like it's like you're taking a different approach here. Taking a different approach and not accepting this, this Five of Wands, whatever it has to do with other people. Or whatever external factor it was that was interfering here. Whether it was work, a marriage, another relationship, multiple partners, whatever it was, you're not having that. And good for you. Okay, so it does look like this person has that potential to come around. I pretty much get that in like every reading. But it's true. That's what, I mean, you guys see the cards. That's true. We have justice here. This person moving towards actually balancing not only themselves out, but the situation out and bringing justice to it, okay? Because I mean, their feelings are very clear here. We have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is how they view you. All right. So let's see what the final messages are for Sagittarius that this was resonating with. Let's see. We have Observer and why. Okay, so I feel like this is guidance for you. I could have sworn we got this somewhere. Anyway, it's kind of like saying just, you know, and I feel like you have been doing this, taking a step back and just looking at the situation from the outside and just kind of, even with this why, I'm getting like, just being curious about it, like trying to be in that type of an energy and seeing the situation from that perspective. Like just kind of asking questions to yourself about yourself or about the situation. Like as if you're just curious about it, okay? Rather than getting too deeply like over involved in the details. Because really what it comes down to is, you know, their own free will that they have to exercise. And now what I'm getting with this fall card here is that, you know what, there is a change coming up. There is a change coming up, and I feel like that change is actually dependent on you turning that wheel and breaking a cycle. Getting into that fool's energy and taking a leap into something different. Change it. Change the old cycle so that the whole situation can therefore change afterwards and justice can be served. All right, guys, that was it. Please give me a like and leave me a comment if this resonated with you. Yeah, and I will probably do this again next month. So much love.